MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Cincinnati Reds. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of the season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2019 Cincinnati Reds.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Johnny Cueto gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, HR?
This guy struck out over 200 batters last year, and the one thing I like is when he gets two strikes on a guy, how he approaches them. I want to see if I can learn something watching this guy pitch today. Very excited to see him get somebody in the 2-count strike and watch him put them away. And here's how the Reds line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Joey Votto. You know, Joey will surprise you. He'll make an unbelievable play because he's a gambler. He's not afraid to challenge on a bunt, and he's not afraid to turn and spin and throw a ball to second base without even looking that direction.
In now is John Jay. He will lead this one off today.
John Jay.
And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. One and 0 pitch on the way. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
The 1-2 pitch. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball three. Here comes the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The next 3-2. And that misses ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Stepping up now, Adrian Beltre. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. In tight. Awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. Walked a guy. Now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
From the stretch. There's a strike. It's 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it. And now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Nobody out. Runner on first. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
He walked the first guy. Now you're sitting here 3-1. You have to get your pitch to hit. Don't let him off the hook.
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
In now, Brandon Jordan. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Batting fourth.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
3 runs already home here. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And that missed full count 3-2. On deck is Jose Bautista. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. This is foul right side. He'll try it again. 3-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Keeps spiking him off. The 8th pitch of the at bat coming up. Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Another full count pitch home. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There to play it is Phillips. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
Left fielder, Jose Bautista.
So striding forward now, Jose Bautista. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. Turned on down the line. Frazier's up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting 6th, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Skied into straightaway right. Bruce is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. With a moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, you're already down 3. You can't worry about that. Still play with your game. You got a lot of baseball left. Get maybe 1 inning. Chip away. Try to get at their pitcher and get your team right back in the game.
Chris Acho is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, last year this guy was one of the best pitchers in baseball. The ERA in the low 2s. You know how good that is? And one thing I like about it, that tells me he's going to throw strikes when he needs to. He's going to get ahead of hitters. And he's going to have another solid game going deep in the game. So hopefully he can carry that into this game as well. We'll get a chance to really see him work at his best. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Phillies. And I'm looking at third base down there at Adrian Beltre. I think someday that we're going to be talking about this guy in Cooperstown as a Hall of Famer. Great range at third and some kind of hitter. Nice career he's put together.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Billy Hamilton.
And a fastball is in there for strike 1. One strike offering now to Hamilton. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Batting second.
Hey, if you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. And the Reds have their first hit of the season.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Now at the plate, Joey Votto. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. There to take it is Bautista, and he's got it for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Shea Bruce.
Digging in, Jay Bruce. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
I like the decision to steal right there, and it worked out. With 2 outs, there's not a lot to lose if you get caught, but if you get there successfully, all of a sudden you're just a single to the outfield from pushing a run across.
Hit on the ground to short. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. Still down 3-0. Digging in, Edmund London. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto.
Edmund London.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Into the windup and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Votto charging this one And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Settling in now, Chris Acho. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball one.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on Nevada will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now in the box, Henry Trayer. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Henry Trayer.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jay giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Catcher, Devin Mesoraco.
Stepping in, Devin Mesoraco, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Reds hit the scoreboard. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Batting 7.
In now, Kenny Mathiasen, as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Hey, every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them. This guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Here's Brandon Phillips.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Jay. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Jay.
Into the windup and the pitch. Right side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
At the plate, Adrian Beltre, a Silver Slugger winner a year ago in the National League. First pitch of the at-bat. He's running towards second. Hit sharply on the ground. And nobody home. A perfect hit-and-run knock.
Well, the hit and run was on right there, and the runner running to second base on the steal. I thought he might go to third base. The ball ended up in the outfield. I guess he didn't feel comfortable. That's why he pulled up.
Into the box now, Brandon Jordan, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. A 1 pitch on its way.
Nope,
and a fastball just a bit up. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And another foul ball.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
The 2-2 one more time. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. One there. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Michael Franco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. over to the bag, just keeping him close. Runners are at the corners with one man out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Stepping in now, Jose Bautista. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Bruce has got this one 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Digging in to try it again, Wilson Ramos. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Sent on the ground out to second. Phillips is there. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Reds 1. Digging in now, Johnny Cueto. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box, Billy Hamilton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and oh my. Hit him with the high. And that one reaches the power stacks. What a shot. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Oh man, that can only count for 1 run. That was an absolute bomb. He squared it up as good as you can, and there wasn't a person in the building that didn't think that was gone.
Third baseman number
Here's
21.
Todd Frazier now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. In the air out toward right field. Moving under it, Jordan. And that's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he takes a called strike two. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Reds get one of the runs back on this solo dinger. We're through 3 here in the Queen City. It's the Phillies 6 and the Reds 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Edmund London comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
London.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 1-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 6 runs, only 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chris Acho.
Standing in, Chris Acho. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Swing and a little blooper to center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
That is a big hit right there. When you can help yourself out, a little 2-out base hit, extends the inning, brings the top of the order up now.
In now is John Jay, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is high. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3.
That's a tough pitch to recognize. A backdoor cutter, you just don't see that very often.
And that misses. Ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Third baseman number 29, Adrian Beltre.
Here comes Brian Price now out of the Reds dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Antonio Watson answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Adrian Beltre will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. First pitch on its way, and a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. 6 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Chopped weakly to the left. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Phillies leave a couple. They lead it 6-2. Riding in once again, Jay Bruce. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Jay Bruce.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramos waits on it. 1 out.
Up next for Cincinnati, left fielder Henry Trayer.
Striding into the box, Henry Trayer. Here's the first pitch to him. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The catcher, number 39, Devin Mesoraco.
So striding in, Devin Mesoraco. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed up a little high. One-0 count. Here it is. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They still trail here. It's 6-2. So coming to the plate, Brandon Jordan comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome. They go, great AB, man. Great AB.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
The batter, shortstop, Michael Franco.
Digging in once again, Michael Franco. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. First offering on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this will be out of reach for Phillips at second. It's a base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself. He stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Ready once again, Jose Bautista. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch of the at-bat. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. A toss to Phillips for the force out, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead it 6-2. So digging in now, Kenny Mathieson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Mathieson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Jordan is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside.
First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. One out, nobody on.
Zero.
1-1. One and one. Here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Curveball that time, not even close. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. London is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The pitcher, number 43, Antonio Watson.
Oscar Ibarra will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 29, Oscar Ibarra.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Pulled toward right center field. Jay has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. J.J. Hoover is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
J.J. Hoover.
Ready for another chance? Edmund London. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
London.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher to make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
And the pitch on 2-1. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him, and the lead is now 7-2. Well, I'm not sure that ball's ever going to be found. It went so far. One of the most impressive home runs we've ever seen, and the show track numbers are just ridiculous. Get this, the projected distance registered at over 500 feet. Very few balls in history have reached that territory, so expect to see that one on highlight reels for a long time to come.
The second baseman,
in now,
number 18,
Ben Zobrist.
Ben Zobrist.
As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a ground ball heading for the Gold Glover Votto at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chris Acho.
Digging in once again, Chris Acho. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
From the stretch, John Jay is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in a count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
From the belt, the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over, and the runner back safely. And another throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Two and 0 count, and the pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Back up the middle. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Third baseman number 29, Adrian Beltre.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Jordan. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Fouled back. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit up.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
2 down, runners at first and second. Shot toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Acho rounds third and is digging for the plate. And to score, the runner from second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys.
7.
Nice job there.
Shortstop.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Maikel Franco. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Looking to minimize the damage here. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. The 1-1 pitch to short. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Philadelphia is on top 8-2. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, and through 5 turns at bat they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A called strike on the inside corner. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Bautista on the run. 1 down.
Third baseman number 21, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Hard on the ground towards short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
In is Joey Votto now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
3-0 now. Two out, nobody on. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Reds. Still 8-2. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Ready once again, Jose Bautista. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Bautista.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that's in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball two.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Bautista waits on the 2-1. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And a neck high fastball that time. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Hamilton is there. 2 gone.
First baseman number 23, Edmund London.
Digging in and looking for more, Edmund London. Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
That's inside. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit hard down the line. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Right about now, the manager is questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bruce has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies strand one, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Here's Jay Bruce now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Right fielder, Jay Bruce.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ball 2 now. Here he comes on 2-0. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And this is a foul ball. Boy, that was awfully close. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away. So the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats.
Another payoff pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in now, Henry Traer, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
The 2-0 on the way. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 2-1 on its way. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Tom Wilhelmsen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Riding in once again, Chris Acho. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
0-2. Here it comes. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
That ball's not even close, but I think he probably tried to throw that out of the zone on purpose. Maybe get him to chase or give him some kind of different look. He's fouling off everything.
1-2. Here it comes. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
So stepping in, John Jay, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Well, going to the pen, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up 1 hit. Now another back-to-back base hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
From the belt, the pitch. And Beltre wisely lays off that one. 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Brandon Jordan. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Here comes the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2.
He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially following up after a fastball.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit down the third base line. But this is going to be a foul ball, as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. In the dirt here. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Standing in, Michael Franco. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hamilton going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Wow, grand slam on opening day? That's got to feel good. Can't get off to a better start to your season. They're going nuts in the dugout, and I don't blame them. This could be an omen for great things to come from this guy and this squad.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder.
Into the box, Jose Bautista, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-1 pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, and Bautista has a base hit.
Well, I tell you, Matt, right there, man, that was an interesting play because the defense is playing so deep. They're playing no doubles. I just feel like if they were in at a normal depth, they would have caught that ball.
Standing in now, Wilson Ramos, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. One and 0 pitch on the way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. 4 runs here in this half inning. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. A swing and a miss. The ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
In now, Edmund London. And that misses ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that just misses inside.
Here he is falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of the struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters counts all the time.
2 out with the man at first. 2 tight with that one. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Had the green light. 3-1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
From the stretch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Phillies lead this one 12-2. Now batting, Kenny Mathiasen. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First offering on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. A lean, and he's got it. Oh, he picked it right out of the first base dugout, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Brandon Phillips. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 1-0 now to Phillips. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. from the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
Pitch on the way. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these two teams, and we may not be done yet. Jason Wade will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27, Jason Wade.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Reds are down in order, and this one rolls on. It's 12-2. Bobby Takahashi enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Bobby Takahashi.
Ben Zobrist will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Zobrist.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Swing and a looper to left. Mathiasen is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter, pitcher, Chris Acho.
Into the box, Chris Acho. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Looks like the Reds are going to have some stirring in the bullpen as the lefties begin to heat up down there. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. And the pitch. Fouled straight back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Ready for another shot now. John Jay is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch.
Nope.
Ball one.
1-1.
One out and a runner on second base. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now another 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Runner at second here with one man out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit weakly back to the mound. Mathiasen fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Third baseman number 29, Adrian Beltre.
So striding forward now, Adrian Beltre. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Two outs here with a runner at third.
Nope.
Thought he had
That's
the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
That was his 1,600 RBI of his career. That's a lot of steaks. He's been eating pretty good. Get it? Ribeye steaks? Yeah, that's what it comes from.
Stepping in now, Brandon Jordan, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. From the stretch. Slapped hard the opposite way. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
This guy's such a good hitter. I get the feeling even when he's down 0-2 in the count like he was here, he's still actually ahead of the count when he's facing anybody.
Michael Franco is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. Beltre off second. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now the 0-2 pitch down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. Phillies on top, 13-2. Brian Morris enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Brian Morris.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And that misses for ball one. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Two one. Here it is. Drilled down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Too high. Ball three. Todd Frazier is on deck. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's Todd Frazier now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In is Joey Votto now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Ready with the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Two out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
(13-2) is the rather one-sided final tally. Philadelphia slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Chris Acho earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Johnny Cueto permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plezak, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Thank you for attending. And